my featherweight friends, and happy Thursday. It almost feels like Friday for me. I wish it was, but it's not. So I just wanted to call and talk a little bit about what goes down when we do a restoration on a machine. This machine here is Donna, the 1953. And with Donna, we named her Donna here at the shop because if a machine comes in and it's being restored and it doesn't have a name, we go ahead and give it the name of the person who owns it. So Donna actually is the woman who owns this beautiful machine. And this machine has a lot of spots and some dust. I mean, it's really filthy. The dust down in the feed dog area is just, there was like a cake amount on top of the feed dog before I removed it. So the great thing about restoration work is that you are fully involved in this process. So I will go down my checkoff list here, and I will make a list of things that I've noted on the machine. So this particular machine does have a broken bakelite, and you can see it's cracked. If I lift it up there, it's cracked. So it definitely needs a new one of those. It has its standard presser foot. It's not on the machine here. It had no manual. The belt seems to, when I started, checking for dry rot, it definitely started to dry rot. So it needs a new belt for sure. It had one bobbin in there, so I would definitely suggest getting a good pack of bobbins. And then it also did not have a light bulb. So two choices of light bulb, either a standard or an LED light bulb. And then I suggested that you're probably going to want a new felt. So before I purchase any of these particular parts, what I'll end up doing, well, first off, let me back it up. When the machine comes, I will unpackage the machine and send you pictures of your gorgeous little featherweight, basically in its grime and grum, and then I will schedule a time for us to talk either on the phone, or if you have a Apple iPhone, I suggest doing FaceTime so we can walk through the machine together. And then through the whole process, I let you pick and choose what it is that you want changed on your machine. So that way I'm not changing anything, and then you pretty much know up front about how much all of that's going to cost you. I purchase majority of my stuff from the Singer Featherweight shop, but if the price on there may be too high for something, I have no problem looking for it somewhere else a little bit cheaper. So yesterday, Donna and I went shopping and we purchased the items that this machine needs for a full restoration. The other thing that she asked for, and I'm going to come over here to show you, on the cords that you purchase for the Singer Featherweight from the Featherweight shop, it is a generic plug here on the back. Ironically, Singer does have a plug that looks like that, and how you can tell if it's a Singer plug is it says Singer on it. And then it also has the Singer on this particular plug. Now this plug cannot be saved because there's no way to get into the mechanics of it. So anyways, I called up Donna, and the one thing I suggested was maybe putting one of the original Singer plugs. We can wire that where this little plug goes into, so that way it kind of keeps it as original as possible, which is our main goal here at Featherweight 38. So we've got that all set aside in the works. And then the other things that I suggested from the Featherweight shop that I generally make suggestions of is the thread stand for sure, and then the bobbin meter gauge, so that way it is more accurate way of testing that low retention. I feel like it makes things a lot less hassle, and you may or may not realize this about me, but I don't like a lot of hassle. So those are the two things that I always recommend. And then the other thing is just some of the pertinent things that you will need, such as your oil and your grease. Those are very important things to have, and definitely trust the Featherweight shop in that. So Donna has got all of her stuff on her way, and what's even more exciting is they just sent me an email confirmation yesterday stating that my wax that I have every intention on doing a review on is on its way. So I asked Donna if she would be okay with having her machine being my test subject, since there is a lot of stuff on the machine that I can section off. And what I'm thinking about doing is doing one section of the complete kit of what they offer on the Featherweight shop. So it's the cleaner and then the Zymol paste. Then in the middle, I'm going to do it the way I usually do it. And then on the end, I'm going to do it using the Zymol cleaner and then using the waxes that I normally use. So there'll be 3 different types, so we can look and see if there's a huge significant difference. So I am excited about that. Carmen did state in one of his videos about the wax something along the lines of that the paste contains more of the carbinuba, and I think that that is true for any paste wax. The other thing I'm thinking about doing is going and taking a picture of the paste wax that are at the store just to kind of see what their carbinuba content is in there. One thing that I did hear, and maybe someone out there has a more pertinent explanation, and I can always email the Featherweight shop, is that their selling point is that these particular these waxes are more not compatible, but easy to carry because it's small, because obviously you don't really want to carry on this huge bottle. But here's the thing, it's made out of all organic material and they're saying it has to be refrigerated. So I don't really know how much easier that really is when I can just get a makeup bottle from the store, a traveling makeup bottle, put my Zymol in there and call it a day. Not to mention, you can use this on your car and other things. I mean, it's good to have a high quality wax kind of lying around. So all that and more definitely to come about when we do this review. So I'm really excited about that, and I will keep you all posted for when that comes. The other thing is we have called Carmen from the Featherweight shop just because with the Queen over here, it seems to be running slower. And you guys all heard that last video where that motor was really going. We don't know if it's a combination of the converter box with the new belt, and I just want to, verify that with Carmen from the Featherweight shop. So I am waiting on a response for that. I think I'm going to have Steven send them an email because I understand fully that they're busy and they've got things that are going on. I just, once again, don't send out anything until it's been, I've got 3 opinions, my own, Steven's, and, Carmen's when we run into an issue. So really lots of stuff going here. I wanted to make this video short, but it's already at 7 minutes. So I'm just going to leave you guys with this, and I will let you know as soon as I get that wax. I'm really excited because detailing is definitely my favorite part of all of this. And so I'm just really excited to do that review for all of you guys. So I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed Thursday. Oh, and by the way, once again, for all of you, on my Featherweight 38 channel on YouTube, you may see some occasional story time, book-related children's education stuff. I did join Usborne Books and More as a way to do homeschooling with my daughter, but I did open up a group. There's a link below this video if you guys want to join. I know some of you guys have children and grandchildren. It's not pushy sales by any means. I just wanted to leave the opportunity out there for you guys to join in on story time. Again, get some reviews on some really good, high-quality books. And if you want to purchase one, have the opportunity to do so. But I just didn't want you guys to be alarmed when you see, hang on, Micah, sorry about that, when you see anything that's got books with the Featherweight stuff. So I got to go get my son because he's doing something he's not supposed to. So you guys have a great Thursday.